What up, you guys? Let's jump right into this video. This is being talked about by Ringside News. This is news that just broke just a couple minutes ago. There's news being talked about that the plans for Bailey and Sasha Banks have changed. They were trying to get Bailey and Sasha Banks on the card for this year for WrestleMania, but apparently those plans have been pushed back because of things are being altered because of what's going on in the world and stuff like that. So right now the plan is for the match between Bailey and Sasha Banks to be held off until a much later time. I don't know when that feud is going to happen, but right now it's being talked about by Ringside News and WWE that Sasha Banks and the Bailey feud is going to be held off for just a little bit longer. I don't know how long the feud is going to be held back for, but the feud between Bailey and Sasha Banks has been pushed back. I think this is a really good thing because they can have Bailey and Sasha Banks feud at a much later date down the road if they want to do that. You can go for that feud much later down the road. But it is being said that the feud between Bailey and Sasha Banks is being pushed back to a much more later date. Now, I think this is a really good thing for WWE to do because of what's going on in the what because of what is going on in the world right now. So, I think holding off the feud between Bailey and Sasha Banks for much later is a good thing for WWE, and I think it's a good thing for the fans because the fans will get to witness it. And I want there to be a crowd for when Bailey and Sasha Banks have their feud. I want there to be a crowd for that. So I think the crowd deserves to see Sasha versus Bailey in a feud. I think that's gonna get that feud even more over than what it needs to be. So I think WWE pushing back the feud between Bailey and Sasha is a good thing. I think this is gonna help both of them in the long run to keep their feud on the back burner for just a little bit. I think this is gonna help their feud for being. I think this is going to help both of them. For their feud being held on the back burner for just a little bit longer. I think that's going to help the feud. I really do. I think they can have this feud a little bit later on down the road if WWE chooses to go down that road. So yeah, I mean, I think this is a really good thing for WWE to hold off on the Sasha Banks and Bailey feud for a little bit later on. I really like this idea by WWE, and I agree with it also because it helps the feud get over, and it helps Bailey and Sasha build up the storyline to the feud. So I really think that could help a lot too. So this is being talked about as of right now that the reason Sasha Banks and Bailey's feud was pushed back was because of what's going on around the world as of right now, as we all know. So that is the reason Bailey and Sasha's feud wasn't on this year's WrestleMania card. Because of what's going on in the world. So I think this is a great thing for WWE to do to hold off the feud between Bailey and Sasha Banks. Am I upset about it? Yeah, a little bit, but it's good for Sasha Banks and Bailey to hold off a little bit longer so they can build up the storyline to the feud and they can get the feud even more over than what it needs to be. So I think this is really an awesome thing for WWE to do. I can't wait to see Bailey and Sasha feud. I want to see that feud happen, and I think all of you want to see that happen as well, just like I do. So let me know what you guys think about Sasha Banks and Bailey's feud being pushed back down in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think about that. And if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so by hitting that red subscribe button and hit that bell and become part of the notification gang. And I appreciate you guys watching. So guys, tell me what you guys think about Bailey and Sasha's feud being pushed back for a little bit longer. Tell me what you guys think about this down below. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me how you guys feel about this down in the comment section below. Like I said, I want to see this feud happen with Bailey and Sasha Banks. I want to see it happen. I want to see these two absolutely have a great match, and I want to see these two have a just an all out great match, and I want to see these two tear the house down because I know they're capable of doing so. So I totally agree with WWE pushing back the Bailey and Sasha Banks feud. I totally agree with it. I agree with them holding the feud off for a little bit longer and putting the feud between Bailey and Sasha Banks on the back burner for a little bit longer. I think that helps the feud as well, and I think it helps out Sasha and Bailey in the long run as well to get the storyline built up and help the feud as well. So, yeah, guys, it is being talked about. The reason that the Bailey and Sasha Banks feud is being held off is because of what's going on right now around the world. That's why WrestleMania has been altered the way it has been altered because of what's going on in the world. So, tell me what you guys think about the Bailey and Sasha Banks feud being pushed back for a little bit longer down in the comment section below. And thank you guys for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. I love you guys. So I will see you guys back here in a little bit for my AEW review. So I love you guys. You guys have a great day. Stay safe. Remember, stay indoors. Keep each other safe. I love you guys. Remember, wash your hands and stay safe. And I will talk to you guys later. I'm out. Peace.